Hey y'all, this is Waldog, flipping vampire dude. Do 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 do. And today was a great day. Today was the weather, 70 degrees, for reals, for reals, for realsies. It's freaking great. So I got a lot of sunshine time. I call it my sunshine time. I got like 3 straight hours of just being out in the sun. Can't you tell from my Can't you tell from my being out in the sun for 3 hours tan I got going on right now? Yeah, I'm really weird, but I think it's funny. I was outside in the sun for 3 hours, staring at the sun, and freaking magic. Also, I was glowing. I was glowing in the sun. I like how normal that is. How it's gotten so normal. Certain places I visit, it's just like, yeah, there he is. Kind of ignore him, just any other guy. Just over there glowing. Sometimes I completely forget. I'll be honest, I completely forget about my supernatural abilities. It's gotten to that point where it's just so like it's just so normal. It is kind of creepy how normal it is that it's gotten. But it's gonna be interesting when I start, job hunting again because I don't know, it just will be interesting. One thing I do want to point out today, as I was reading one of my books, self-help books, it was talking about my gift. It's interesting. Like I'm reading two different self-help books, but they're both like intertwining with what they're talking about. Um, like they're talking about how focusing on your gift, special gift that you have. And I was thinking to myself, I mentioned I think in the last video about active versus inactive, what I perceive as being my gift abilities, my supernatural abilities. And that's cool and all, but today I had the realization that my real gift, the gift that I should be focusing on, it sounds really corny. I'm like imagining myself saying it before I say it. But the gift that I have received, and that I see as a special gift, are the women in my life. The women that are spiritually connected to me, that I call my goddesses. I think all that sounds pretty weird, but it's true. It's true. And like as soon as I thought about that being my gift, that the women who are spiritually connected to me are the gift, and me being spiritually connected to these two people is my gift. But not overcomplicating it, just saying that the women I perceive as goddesses are the gift, or my gift, I should say. It opened up a door in my mind. It made me switch gears, so to speak, made me change, made me think differently. And I was like, whoa, what did I just do? One of those moments where it's like, okay, I definitely just changed who I am. But I think it's interesting because, like, from a logical standpoint, which is, you know, from a logical standpoint, I mean, the power that a person receives from being in service or being in love with to others or in love with others, there's like an extraordinary amount of power that comes from that, from loving somebody and wanting to do things for them, I should say. So I understand that from a logical perspective. But from a, I mean, I'm trying to draw the line and differentiating that from supernatural and psychological of what I am. I can't think of the right word, but like confessing or speaking aloud what is my gift that that I have, that I've been blessed with, I should say. And the most real answer that the one that clicked and opened up the doors was the goddesses in my life. So like, all right, well, I don't really. I feel different. I kind of got like a. You ever hear a door close, or it's like you have a door open and then close. And when it closes, it makes a sound that's like, I don't know. Just for me, like if I hear a door close, it's like reassuring. It's like a reassuring sound. That's what I felt slash heard when I said that was my gift, my spiritual connection with the women in my life. I heard and felt that door close in a good way. I felt some doors open, so to speak, but I heard and felt the door closing sound, which is a comforting sound. So I don't know, maybe it's inverse. Maybe actually I close the door on some things and open the door. I don't know. But tomorrow I got to do a couple things. I gotta make some phone calls and gotta make some. I gotta sign my new lease for my apartment. So I'm gonna be a little stressed out from that, but it's not a big deal. So, anyways, but besides that, things are going really, really good. I think I'm progressing. I'm still sober, still not smoking nicotine, and still not drinking coffee. So doing good. I really do want. I'm really tired of frustrated with how slow things go sometimes. But it's like, what's the rush? What's the hurry? You know. And thinking about doing some meditation right now, some spiritual stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.